Chicago Bears offense struggles massively in the 2-minute drills in 2 days in a row. Should we be concerned going forward with this? Bears fans, with more training camp news coming, I do want to remind everybody once again, if you want to hear more training camp news by the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael, I do admire that if you hit the like button and leave a like and hit the subscribe and hit the bell notifications for more of Bears content. So, the first team offense has not been looking good so far the past 2 days. And most importantly, it's coming in 2-minute drills. What were the Bears' offense struggled at last year? The 2-minute drill. Which is why the Bears lost more of the games, because they are afraid they can't close out games. So why would that be the case? Should Bears fans be concerned? And I'm just here to tell you about why you should not be concerned. As the great Allen Iverson says, we talking about practice. Like I said, as a one that's played on a sports team, because if y'all don't know, I played on a wrestling team. I know people don't believe it, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. It doesn't matter how good you practice. What matters is if you do it on the actual field or under the bright lights, because even though Caleb, like the past 2 days, Caleb has gotten the ball intercepted, one by Jaquan Brisker and the other by Tyrese Stevenson. So, and then people are like, oh, why does Tyson Bagent look better than Caleb is at camp? Well, because Bajan's going up against the second team. You really think he'd be doing what he's been doing against the first team? No. He's going to, that stuff that he's doing, it's going to get picked off. And it's not like the Bears defense is a completely terrible defense. They finished the season off top 10. They're borderline top 5. They basically kept every position. They just added a new safety. So they didn't regress. They basically kept the same, and they just added a new safety to the mix. So anything, the Bears, it'd be one thing if, let's say the Bears defense was like 2022, where the Bears defense looked bad. If it was like that and the offense was struggling, then it would be time to concern. But at the end of the day, the Bears defense is not a terrible defense. It just means Caleb is going up against a tough defense. And he is getting adjusted to the NFL speed. Keep in mind. And this is the first year, everyone's first year under Shane Waldron. So basically, if you look at that and just say, well, maybe that's the reason why they're struggling. Well, no shit. This is why I tell you guys, you can't take OTAs. And even if Caleb did, let's say Caleb light up the Bears defense, that would have people concerned about the defense getting lit up by a rookie quarterback. You see, it goes both ways. I guarantee you there's going to be a story about Caleb doing good against the Bears defense, and there's going to be people being concerned about our defense. So it goes both ways, and the media will make up stories and try to paint narratives. But like I said, you have people like me that is trying to not have the narrative of struggling or of any false BS. We're coming here and we're telling you what we believe is, and what we believe is we don't. And even the great quarterbacks struggle in practice. Patrick Mahomes, Trevor Lawrence, who else? Justin Herbert. They all struggled in practice. This is nothing new. Everyone has their good days and bad days. Caleb is going to be one of those people that just has good days and that happens bad days. But if Caleb does good on the field, that's all that should matter at the end of the day, because we Bears fans, looking at it from a perspective, we need to say Rome wasn't built in a day. And we're getting a rookie quarterback getting adjusted to the NFL speed, which, keep in mind, this is training camp. This isn't preseason. This isn't the regular season. This isn't the playoff game. This isn't even the damn Super Bowl. This is practice. And practice makes perfect, to learn from your mistakes. Do you see after what Caleb did after he threw that interception to Tyreek Stevenson? He threw a beautiful ball to Tyler Scott. The best part about practice is you learn from your mistakes, because that's what practice is for, to learn from your mistakes and to be a better player on yourself. Because at the end of the day, folks, we all need to be, this is a working progress of what Ryan Poles has envisioned. Ryan Poles did not sign these offensive players and draft these players for no reason. He knows because here's what people need to understand. Ryan Poles was a part of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl run as a executive for a front office for the Kansas City Chiefs. He was the whole reason the Chiefs took Patrick Mahomes. They wanted to stick with Alex Smith, but Ryan Poles told Andy Reid that he would regret it if he didn't take Patrick Mahomes. And look at Patrick Mahomes now. It takes time and it takes patience. And Caleb Williams is going through that process. Do I think Caleb is going to do good this year? Yes. Do I think he's going to benefit off of a good defense? Yes. Do I think he's going to benefit off of an easy schedule? Yes. But Rome wasn't built in a day, folks. And like I said, the first year we're expecting this team to take a massive to take a leap from 7-10 to possibly 8-9, or to 9-8, or 10-7, or even more than that for whatever. What the point is, we're looking for a upgrade over last season, because the Bears finished 7-10. They should have easily been 10-7. They should have swept they were 5 minutes away from sweeping the Lions, and they should have won against the Broncos and Browns game. So looking at it from a perspective, Ryan Poles knows what he's doing. That's why he got Shane Waldron. That's why he drafted Caleb. That's why he drafted Roma Doomsday. That's why he signed have these veteran players. He doesn't sign people just for nothing, folks. So, but what does concern me, and going into next year, is the center position. That's what should be the main topic, is because having a center is can have a huge influence on a quarterback. Look at Jason Kelce with Jalen Hurts. That should tell you a lot about how centers can have much influence on a quarterback. And the last thing we need is to ruin another quarterback development. But this is my thoughts on the Chicago Bears offense struggling, and I'm here to tell you, don't worry about it. At the end of the day, I'm going to use the Allen Iverson quote to anybody that complains. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. Say it with me, folks. We're talking about practice, folks. So take it from what it is. and be patient. I know it sucks because we Bears fans have been desperate for a quarterback for so long. I know it sucks, but at the end of the day, good things come to those who wait. So, anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are concerned with the offense going forward. As always, this has been the Chicago Sports Talk, Michael, and thanks for watching. And bear down.